All right, traders, it's Mike here for the watch list video for January 3rd, which is a Wednesday. I got thrown off there for a minute. Forgot what year it was. Anyway, the market gapped down today, but closed above its open. Talking about the SPY, the Dow was up like 25. The NASDAQ, the comp, was down 245 points. So kind of a mixed bag today, right? But let me throw this up real quick in case you're seeing my video for the first time. I'm watching for intraday long setups tomorrow, and the stocks in this video are going to be in play lately, or they'll be morning gappers, right? I don't hold stocks overnight. Most people think every trader, and I'm just skimming through it here, every trader is an investor. A true day trader looks for intraday opportunities and goes to 100% cash each night. That's exactly what I do. We do have investors in our room, but still log in whenever they have a day off or have some time to make some money between the bells, as they say, right? So a couple highlights from today. I really liked this post in chat by Lewis. I took a screenshot of his post. VYGR over 1050 has red to green and high of day above. Red to green, and the arrow kind of covers it, would be back through the open the way we define it, which was 1053. So he was looking for a half number inflection point with the red to green like 4 cents above. So that's what we call a nearby catalyst. And then the high of day, not that far above that. So we had a stacked catalyst, half number inflection point scenario, and worked pretty darn quickly from the 1050 idea. Went pretty quickly. These are the 5-minute candles that I took the screenshots. So pretty quickly to over 1150. Pretty great call by Lewis. And then POL, Brian V said over 7 if we can get a rest candle. All right, let me get that out of the way. You can see the 7 break there. You had Friday's high not far above on a recent high flyer. So quite the move. Let me bring that up on the actual chart. Now you can see what the daily did, right? But here it is, back to once it hit 7, the rest candle he was talking about. If I go to ones, that might be a good way to show you. And this is just for anybody who wasn't in chat today. All right, I don't have that kind of time. But you can see right here, I'll put the horizontal line where 7 is. It hit 7, and for about, these are 1-minute candles, so about 5 straight minutes, it flagged underneath the whole number 7, and once it broke 7, it was off to the races. I thought that was a pretty cool call by Brian as well. So let me now go into the stocks that we will be watching tomorrow for potential intraday setups. LBPH, massive move today. We're going to watch that one tomorrow for a second day play. Pretty extended, right? But anyway, POL, very strong lately. We're going to keep that one on watch. DOGZ, big breakout today. I couldn't find a headline, but massive volume for this stock. It's worth noting that that big volume spike, still not even $1.5 million. But it's a low float Chinese stock, maybe worth watching tomorrow for a follow through day. CCCC, I've been watching this one and it just continues to climb, so it stays on watch. CDIO, nice kind of breakout attempt over recent highs, but gave some of that back. Decent volume today too. Gave some of that back before the day was over, but still absolutely worth having on watch for what we do in our chat room, right? For a trade. ZIM, I like the looks of this one. A recent high right there at 1194. Today's high 1127. So this looks like it could break out one of these days. Nice volume in it today. Goes on watch. SNES. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can kind of get a better look. This is kind of a sleeper pick, but it did have massive volume. Let's see, this would have been Thursday of last week. That topped out at 214. And then today's high starting to curl back up $1.78. I'm not in love with this one, but it is holding up better than a lot of times when you have a big gap up like that. So it deserves to be on a chart. SIDU. If this doesn't bounce tomorrow, I'll probably pull it off watch, because you see where it closed here. You had a big day here, and everybody from this price and above, where that horizontal line is underwater. So I'd like to see a bounce tomorrow. GREE. Just a Bitcoin play, and a lot of the Bitcoins charts look very similar. And this had the breakout attempt, and then now 3 days lower on declining volume. I like any of them for a potential bounce play. You guys know the way we play bounce plays in chat, so it'll have to be an A+ setup, right? The way we teach. So anyway, that one deserves watching. SDIG, same thing as GREE, the other Bitcoin play. FWBI, potential gapper tomorrow. It closed at 382, and as I'm talking to you, it's trading at 570. You know what? I can take a minute here and go to extended hours. So there you can see the big pop in after hours. So that one's a potential. If it's still gapping in the morning, we'll definitely throw it on the gap playlist. SASI. Again, kind of an ugly daily, but in after hours, it's trading at 472. And I'll show you the after hours move in that one. See, there's a big pop in after hours on that one. So maybe a gapper tomorrow. And then what else? One last one. BBLG, which is a recent high flyer, closed at 414. Right now it's trading at 515 in after hours. Here's the move. So it did make a big pop to over 6. Gave a lot of that back. But, you know, if it holds up, it'll be on the gap playlist as well in the morning. That's plenty to watch, and we'll find other gappers in the pre-market together tomorrow. All right, great teamwork as always. Some great posts today, and let's do it again tomorrow. See you guys.